So in a dual carriageway design or for other design scenarios, it may be desired to introduce a common ditch in between two codes. So if we have a look at this scenario, we have a dual carriageway with a dedicated design for what is the northern side of the road, and then a dedicated design of cross sections for the southern. And these are actually handled by two separate strings. So we have our main string here, which is carrying the cross sections of both, and if I lift and lower that, you'll see that the right side carriageway lifts independently and lowers independently to the left. And if we look at the other string, so we do have our other string here for what is the left side, that string has its own cross-section design, and what we are doing is already running a variation where we're tracking the cross-section of this string and tracing it onto the cross-sections of what is the right hand side or the main alignment that we're working with. So that's a little bit of a glimpse into, I guess, how dual carriageways can work, but what we really want to do is to tackle out how to manage this internal common ditch drain that we want to have. So we can create and apply a variation for this, and the variation we're going to apply is a custom variation. So we have a custom variation, and here's the custom variations list, and what we want to do is to add a ditch between codes. So what this does is it allows you over chainage range to pick an inside code. So the ditch is going to attach to the left shoulder. So we grab the left shoulder and we set up a code for the insertion of the ditch, and we specify slopes going in and slopes going out. So we're going to go down at -20% and up at 20%. So you don't have to do the same slopes or crossfalls start to end. You can vary the crossfalls of the ditch in and out. But if I just click on Add Update, what we will see is that the common ditch goes in, and that ditch position moves laterally to handle the elevation difference. So as we sort of scroll along and have a look, we can see that ditch is shifting left and right. If I go and lift up my design here, we'll lower it down, and we hit the recalculate button, then the ditch will reform and reposition. If you move into a spot where the ditch can't realistically fit in, then the variation will basically omit the ditch. So this is an opportunity to stick in a common ditch in between two codes, and we are deliberately not moving that next outer code, so the ditch is just fitting and slotting in between. When you do add a ditch, as we did say, you can change the crossfalls. You can also introduce a flat bottom to the ditch with a width of your choosing, and what that will do is it will preserve those in and out crossfall slopes and just put a flat bottom on with the width that you've specified.